Hey everyone, it's Liam Kennison here, and we're reacting to the 13th episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5. This is not going to be a long introduction compared to the last two reactions of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't have something personal to speak about, but personally, I'm hoping that this episode it was a terrible lead away, but yeah, I'm hoping this episode will be good. I'm sure it will be. Like, all of these episodes so far have just been incredible stuff, and it should be pretty exciting to follow up the conclusion of the last episode where we got information that Glory is a god. So that's going to be a bit of a, that's going to be a bit of a kick in the gut in terms of any hopes to stop Glory. But we also had my favorite organization on this show turn up. The Watchers Council. You can already sense the death in my voice there. No, we had them turn up, but Buffy really put them in their place, as they deserve. They deserve to be put in their place, and it was just really amazing. It was really beautiful, that power speech. I know a lot of people on my Patreon page was looking forward to that moment, so it was a really amazing moment in the last episode. But yeah, that said, let's jump into this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, episode 13 of season 5. Let's go.
Okay, so we know where Glory's from. What do we know about her? You know, she's tough, yeah, but no bolts of lightning, no blasts of fire. Shouldn't a god be able to do that kind of stuff?
Well, usually, yeah. But being in human form must be severely.
I was gonna say, does being in human form limit that ability?
A crazy hell.
It's time.
Oh no! Oh.
They're gonna be risking their lives. They deserve to know.
Know what?
Here we go.
There's something that you need to know about Dawn.
The link must be severed. Such is the will of God. Key is the link.
Oh, you guys.
We have to imagine what we'll be like 10 years from now and write a letter to our future self. The teacher's clearly so out of ideas. Want to help?
Maybe later.
Write about how you become a slayer.
Is it about that weird girl that came to the house?
Glory. And no, it's not.
Like you tell me anyway. Dawn's too young and Dawn's too delicate.
Right. A young, delicate pain in my butt.
I just think you're freaking out because you have to fight someone prettier than you. That is the case, right?
Hey!
But you still got something I need.
Oh, no, no, no. That's gross. That is gross.
Prezzies! See, just what you needed.
You are very, very wise.
I never
Now,
got
gimme,
this
gimme,
amount of presents on my 20th.
So lovely. Oh, I wish it was mine.
And you're still being adorable.
Like you weren't all thinking the same thing.
I'm fairly certain I wasn't. I've got one just like it.
Here, open mine. We picked them off the beach.
I remember.
Oh, man.
Oh, geez, don't get all movie of the week. I was just too cheap to buy you a real present.
It's the thought that counts, though, isn't it? And it...
Shouldn't you be tucked away in your beddy by? All warm and safe where nothing can hurt you.
You're so desperate.
Is that supposed to scare me?
Little tremble wouldn't hurt.
Sorry, it's just... Come on. I'm better than you.
Or not.
Oh,
M2,
she just
You're
made a
bushes holding
challenge.
bench matrix vibrating at a dimensional frequency beyond normal human perception.
Oh
Only
boy.
those outside reality can see the key's true nature.
Outside of
reality.
reality.
What's that mean?
Second sight blokes, mostly.
Or even just your run-of-the-mill lunatics.
You don't belong.
I was gonna say, those people...
Reality. Blah, blah, blah.
Good Lord, Giles writes as dull as he talks, doesn't he? They started work. They had to be certain the Slayer would protect it with her life. So they sent the key to her in human form.
Oh boy, here we go.
Form of a sister.
Oh, that's...
Huh. I guess that's you, Nibbler.
Oh my god.
Miss Blood?
Dawn. Oh, baby.
Oh my god, that is
What
dark.
did you do?
This is blood, isn't it? It can't be me. I'm not a key. I'm not a thing.
Oh, sweetie, no. What is this all about?
What am I? Am
Oh
I real?
my god.
I just thought she'd be safer with Big Bad looking over her shoulder.
He's got a point. But...
She shouldn't have found out like that.
You didn't think you could keep the truth from her forever, did you? Maybe if you had been more honest with her in the first place, you wouldn't be trying to make yourself feel better with a round of kick to spike.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mother.
Oh no.
I changed my mind. I would rather be at school.
Oh my god, that's... Oh. She's going through a lot, Joyce herself, and to be told that...
Anything right now. She's not real. We're not her family. We don't even know what she is.
Oh. Oh no. That's... Oh. Like, you don't want to say that.
Damn. Dawn!
Oh no.
No, she could have burned the house down.
Buffy. She's gone.
Oh, I mean, my heart's just
She tore up her room. She burned all
Just
the diaries.
shattered.
No, just saying. Powerful being. Big energy gal digging the Zan man. Some guys are just cooler, you know?
He's done. He can't. He's not gonna hear it.
She's not just a blob of energy, she's also a 14-year-old hormone bomb.
That's it. She's
That's
had
what's
an
screwing her up
age.
more right now. Spin the bloody wheel. You'll find her just in the nick of time. That's what you hero types do.
This is the thing, though. Spike's got a point.
You'll find her.
Is that why you're here?
No. My mom's just fine.
Oh, did you put
Is there
emphasis
anybody
on
I can
that?
call? Your sister?
I don't have
tell.
a sister.
Oh. You two have a fight? It's okay, I know how that goes. I got a sister too. They can be a real pain sometimes, huh? I tell you, there have been a lot of nights I wish she didn't exist either.
It's not Buffy.
You... Oh God, no, she's coming. I can feel it. You've got to get out.
Oh!
Oh no, she's here! She's here!
What?
Hey, don't I know you?
Whoa! Wait, what?
Excuse me, ma'am. This area is for hospital personnel.
Jesus, don't go extreme, bitch!
Dude, I was talking. What do you say? We find a
So-
nice place off the beaten where you and I can have a long, uninterrupted
Oh
chat.
no! Oh no! So are they like the same vessel,
What
but
about the carousel?
different vessels? If you
Okay.
get what I mean?
Well, maybe if you told me more about it, I'd know if I've seen it.
Oh, she's. I don't know if she's like deliberately buying time, but she's not gonna hand herself over.
Okay.
She's creepy. Why do you have to be creepy?
Which is that?
But I could use a little pick-me-up. Two birds, one
No,
stone.
no. Cray lady, let's. No.
Get away from my sister.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
Conversation's over, hell bitch.
Oh shit! Yes.
Hey, those are really nice shoes.
Oh my god. Oh, woo!
Oh, please. Like, that's gonna...
Oh! You just beat a god with a crowbar.
Time to start the dying. Start with the whelp.
Dawn!
Oh my god!
Is that the best
you little crap napkin monster. Because I gotta tell you, so not impressed. Look what you did to my dress, you little... Just kidding.
Oh! Hey!
Don't know. That's one of the kinks.
You sent her to the Summers household.
Oh
no! Oh no! Hey!
That was incredible.
That works!
Dangerous spell for an adept at your level.
Yep. We'll be trying that one again soon.
You did
Are you okay?
amazing, honey.
Did she hurt you? Look, it's blood. It's Summer's blood.
Oh.
It's just like mine.
That melts my heart.
Matter where you came from or how you got here. You are my sister. There's no...
Trying to help me. I think he might have left before Glory came. I can't remember.
Oh!
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Next time you see him, we'll thank him.
Okay. Good.
Buffy needs to get that, like,
She knows
piercing.
things. Don't push it.
Is Buffy not gonna get that checked out? Because that's in a very, like, spot. Like, wouldn't like to have a crowbar, like, just pierce there, so, just saying. Oh, it was a really beautiful way to end things, though. I mean, I can't say, I can't think of anyone whose hearts didn't shatter, like, during that episode. Like, it's something that has your life in a, like, it has your mind reflecting on your life, and it puts you in such a crisis, and it's shattering to watch, especially at such a young age as well. It just breaks you, and I couldn't help but feel so bad for Dawn in this episode. Like, everything that she knows has been a complete lie, and yeah, it just breaks your heart, like, reflecting and thinking that, okay, well, you're not my sibling, etc. Yeah, but I'm really glad that Buffy had that it's blood, it's Summer's blood bit at the very end, and gave some kind of assurance to Dawn, because she needs that. She needs that bit of comfort. Yeah, she's going to be a bit more curious about herself. There is that incentive to try and find out more about what she really is. But at the end of the day, she's still, like, a part of their lives, and that's not going to change. Yeah, that was a really tense episode. All around, it just had you feeling so bad for Dawn. Michelle's acting in this episode was really powerful. Like, you could see the life leave her body, like, at certain moments when she found out that she was the key. It's such a shockwave that engulfs your body, and there's a lot of emotions that's running through you. There's a lot of disbelief, confusion. There's a lot of agony. It's just a huge shockwave, and I think that was portrayed really well throughout this episode. It even went into some dark places, like the knife scene with the self-harm. That was really dark. So yeah, and I thought the way that this episode rolled out was just really great. Like, from seeing how Dawn handled it, and her lashing out against not just her family, but also her room as well. Like, you saw her burning all of her personal belongings, because it's just a lie at this point for her. And I did earlier, like when Dawn went into the hospital. I think it was around that time that I made a comment about glancing about this episode dancing on the idea of adoption, because um, sometimes this show does a very, very good job at touching upon real life themes, and I feel like adoption is pretty prominent in this episode, especially with some of the languages that was used. Like, I wasn't going to say until you were older. Like, that's sometimes the idea with parents who have adopted children, like who the children don't know their biological parents are. They think the adoptive parents are their biological parents, and this is not something you're going to say at like the age of 4 or 8 or whatever. So you want your child to be at a comfortable position, and this is the case here, especially with Dawn being at such an age where emotions are going to be running rampant through her. So and not just that though, but of course there's the added element of glory. So and they need to figure out everything first before they are able to tell her. So although I did find Spike's argument to Buffy really, really compelling. I feel like during her teen stage she would have found out at some point, and it was really, really interesting to see Spike's perspective of this when Buffy lectured him. So yeah, but yeah, I do see the adoption parallels in this episode, and the way Dawn reacted can be a testament to that, because sometimes this is like hard news for people to take in. So yeah, I really, really thought that those parallels were pretty much prominent. I just said that like 4 times or whatever, but yeah. So I feel like it danced on the idea of that, but it was like going into her emotions and seeing how like, especially with the fact that you are not my mother, that was just yeah, that was heart crushing, especially with the fact that Joyce has been going through a really tough time. I mean, Dawn is right now, so you can't exactly see. This is my worry about the fact that people might think that she's being a bit like over dramatic, and but the thing is, this is not something that anyone can they can only comprehend this on a minor level, because they can relate to the fact that she's a teenager, and like I said, emotions are going to be running rampant. So there is that element, and I'm sure like a lot of you guys who were teens, I'm sure there was a lot of emotions running rampant through you guys when you were Dawn's age. But it's the fact that your whole life has been a lie. In your perspective, it's the fact that you have not lived 14 years. You have lived 6 months, and you have to comprehend about every kind of scenario, about what events are real, about just everything that has that you're going to be questioning in your head, because of the fact that you've been told that you're this construct, that you've got these questions about where did I really come from, like what part of my memories are, like, can I say are real. You're questioning all of these questions, and it's and this is with Dawn, it's breaking her apart. So I do feel so bad for her, and moment by moment throughout this episode, your heart's just broke. So yeah, but I did, of course, feel so bad for Dawn, for Joyce, should I say. It was just really unfortunate that Dawn overheard certain quotes that, looked really, really incriminating regarding Buffy, and then she just decided to smash her room up and then run off. So yeah, but I gotta say the portrayal of that breakdown and just how the writing flowed was really good. Even when Buffy and Dawn reconnected with that line about it's summer's blood, I thought that was really powerful stuff. So I really liked the fact that Dawn came to the realization that even though that Joyce didn't carry her, she's still family at the end of the day. Dawn understands that even though she's existed for half a year, Buffy and the love that everyone gives to her, that's something you can't really construct. That is something that is natural. So there is that makeup scenario that is really, really warming, and it's what Dawn needs. I do feel like this is going to be a long-lasting effect, because it would be a bit disappointing if they wrapped, this whole scenario up within one episode in terms of how Dawn's handling the fact that she's the key. But I really loved how Dawn has for the majority part of it accepted it. Like, she's accepted that Buffy still loves her, and she's still her sister, that Joyce is the same, but replace sister with mother. So there is that really there is that element added to it. Glory's presence, though, she just has me on edge so much. Okay, so let's talk about this part, because there was quite the startling revelation that came about in this episode, and it still has me a bit confuddled regarding what it could be. Because we saw Ben for 1 second, and then Glory's head kind of warped in its place, kind of giving the indication that they are the same person, but I don't know if they are. I don't know. I feel like what they're going for is that they are the same person, but they are different entities. They both have their own independent mindsets. Because I don't think they would throw in that line about Ben's talking about his sister, which we are led to believe is Glory, just for the hell of it. There has to be some kind of connectivity, whilst also saying that Glory and Ben are from the same entity. Because I did speculate, is Ben also a god? Because I think one of my main theories were that they were siblings, and it seemed that seemed to be confirmation in this episode. But I didn't peg them to be the same entity, so I need more deets on that. And what's even more worse is the fact that Dawn has forgotten about it. Then that there has been some memory modification placed on the key to make sure that there is no retainment of memory in terms of Ben's face then suddenly turned into Glory. So of course that's going to get stretched out in terms of adding the suspense to the mystique of Ben and Glory. But we don't forget Ben, so but yeah, I'm really interested to finding out more about that. And like I said, Glory's presence just has me on edge. She is so unhinged, especially with how controlling she is. And I really like the idea that Dawn was asking Glory about what the key entails, not with it, because it was a double thing for her. Like, I don't think she was deliberately stalling until the Scoobies came along, but she does want to know more about the key. She's wanting to find out more about herself, and she's using Glory. She's pumping Glory as a source of information. So it's really great stuff that Dawn was able to do such a thing. So yeah. But yeah, the fight was really great as well. But it was just really intimidating seeing how Glory again had that control. It wasn't until Willow and Tara, Willow mainly, she was the one that was the one reasonable, the one accountable for sending Glory away. But yeah, it wasn't until that happened that things looked a lot more calmer, because the Scoobs were just getting Yeah, like, even with everyone just working together. I mean, Buffy managed to get a couple of shots in, but still, to see, like, the team against one person, it was just, yeah. They need some kind of, like, this is it. They need her to be weaker. They need her depowered. And this is the thing. In her human form, she's already limited. We found out that bit of information. So, in her true form, I don't want to know what that's like. So, but it was a really, really good fight. And yeah, it's just another birthday, another catastrophe for Buffy. Like, she will have a birthday one day where it's all sunshine and rainbows. But this birthday is not that. Maybe next birthday? Probably not. The birthday after? Probably not. But one day. One day. But yeah, it was a really great episode. I just loved how, like I said, the acting was in this episode, how deep it was and how powerful it became. So it was a really good episode. And now Dawn knows about who she is, and I'm assuming, and I do hope that that's going to get drawn out in future episodes. Not to the extent of this episode, of course, but because she's accepted that love that Buffy and Joyce and everyone else has for her. But the focus is still going to be on her mind, no doubt. So, yeah. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!